Alright, hello YouTube. Welcome back, finally, to some more From the Depths subscriber craft showcases. Hooray, we're finally back to these. Sorry it took a little while. Also, my recording hotkeys fixed itself. Hooray! I don't know why it was broken before, but maybe it just didn't like home or whatever else it was playing on that day. But yeah, she joined us with, well, we're starting off with one of Cringe's creations. This is the KAAF Caspian Wave, which I thought I had covered, and I looked at the thing and I'm like, no, I definitely have not seen this thing before. It seems to be a sort of flying carrier, I guess? It's more of a flying battleship, right? Because there's nothing on the carrier deck. Got a handful of main guns with a lot of secondaries. Simple secondaries. Or couples, this thing. Some radar. I like the sort of offset design of some of it. Rangefinder, small turrets. And we've got a sort of bit of a lower deck. I'll see if there's an interior in a moment, because it sure looks like there could be one. More guns waiting here. Yeah, it looks like there actually might be a bit of an interior here. So we've got a deck to wander around, a bit like something Krauser would build. Let's have a look, see. Climb up here. And got onto the top deck, so it's walkable so far. Will we get all the way up here as well? Yes, we can. The deck's ladders are still jank, but you can get up there. The seating area. Say, can you actually walk into the guns? That'd be impressive. Not quite, but you can open the doors on them. Oh, is that a laser transceiver? Oh, it must have lamps. Is that a lamp system? Ah, no, but that's definitely a laser transceiver. Probably does have them, they're probably just somewhere I can't see them. Yeah, I think this thing's been made walkable. I don't know how much... Can we access the lower deck? Well, walkable if you count jumping over one of the guns. Oh, missiles there. Let's miss those. And the maze. There are laser transceivers. There must be a lamp system somewhere then. It's walkable in the strictest and tightest sense of the word. Interesting. Okay. I'm guessing you can get... How would you get up? Fill that staircase in here somewhere? I'll assume there is at any rate. We'll do a quick combat test and then we shall move on. But I like this one so far. It's got an interesting feel to it. I don't know what's any good, so let's throw it up against the Apollo. Ooh, that's quite a nasty particle cannon actually. Who's winning at least initially? Not bad given that alpha strike it took. See, the Apollo was 90% pack cannon, by the look of it. 90%. Ooh, took a big hit there. Yeah, looks like his weaponry is fairly mean. Those big shots there look like a cannonball almost. What is it firing? APHE. Gotcha, not a bad shell choice at all. Let's see about defences. Is it going to try and shoot those down? Has it got lambs? Is it just going to outspeed them? It is going pretty fast. It's doing 100. It's just going to outrange them. What range is he fighting at? About 3.5 kilometres? That is a long range engagement. Which I feel could be down to its turning circle more than intentional. Yeah, fairly easy victory. It does cost about 4 times that thing, so it should be. Right, good start. That's what Cringe. Right. I was actually going to say though, this episode isn't so much Cringe's one because he does a lot normally, but actually the one who's done the most today, and we're not onto him yet, but is Gold Miner. So that's going to be an interesting one because he's the one that also does the glitchy craft. But first we have Mephistopheles. Let's see him again with the Brimstone Light Cruiser. Starting to play with fire. That means, yep, I was going to say, I bet that means he started using the new stuff. Yes, of course, we've got flamethrowers in a recent update. Let's see how he's built his. Oh, he's actually... Oh, he used the spare space for fuel. That's a cute idea. I hadn't thought of doing that. I like these gashes he's taken out of this. This must have taken some deco work. Is it 2 separate guns, or is the second barrel fake? That's kind of interesting. How has he done this? I've brought him a couple of aircraft just to test that AA gun. Oh, they're real. They are real guns. I'm not quite sure how he's arranged those, but... And there's the flamethrower. Yeah, good rate of fire on those AAs. Again, flamethrower working. Well, two of them. Oh, right, yeah, there's the one at the back. There is, yes. Making some mild damage from these things, but I have no doubt it's going to knock the two out. It goes down. Life could be a dream. What? Do, 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 do. Maybe not for them, they seem to be a little bit more of a nightmare. So it flies pretty well for not having all this wing. Oh, yeah, she got a Seawards turret. I did not know that. Not that this is saving for much longer because he's going down. Control. Ejecting. Yeah, I know they did put some more safeguards in to stop aircraft that are damaged from just soaking up shots for other things forever. Very nice. We shall move on. Apparently there was a fix for the Caspian Wave, but I have no idea what was supposed to have been broken. Right, next up. There's a fair bit from cringe still though. We have a flamethrower tank, I believe. Thanks. Is this called the? Just literally called the Flampanzer. This one is. There's also another one, so I'm going to load these both in at once. Whatever those groups of tanks, I like to do them all at once because otherwise then I have to go over to the land. And the Lafagio, which I'm guessing is, judging by the image we had, is a reference to a scooter. Okay, not scooter, what do we call it? A moped, I guess? I guess scooter's kind of right. But the Flampanzer looks a bit like a Panzer II, I would say, looking at that. You do mixed-sized drive wheels? Oh, no, Stormworks, but you can't do mixed-sized drive wheels, I was going to say. That's really for a second. Yeah, it's like a cute little Panzer II, but with a giant flamethrower. And the Fagio. Yeah, I can't think exactly which one it reminds me of, but and the split side's a bit different, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have seen an Italian tank that looks a bit like this. It's got a fairly small autocannon. Let's go land. Why not? We'll have a contraband. Throw it on the land. Oh, yeah, that's their trade ship. Yeah, go and get him. Wow, the flame really doesn't show up against the custard yellow ground. And apparently, for whatever that's firing, it does quite a lot of damage. Let's drift. Yeah, looks like they handle quite nicely. Flamethrower tank works as intended. He's going in circles. Where do we think he's going? Right. Very cute. Usual stylings for cringe, really. Nothing too out there. But not terrible looking at all either. You can see what they're supposed to be. Jure is up next. I think he's got a couple turret platform. This one not saved? Did I miss a couple here? Let me just check something real quick. Mecha's got one next. If I haven't got Mechas, I might have missed a couple here, because I don't remember seeing that one either. I might have accidentally scrolled past it. I can throw them in real quick. I've got that one. Are we just missing Jory's one then? I'll real quickly throw that one in the files. Still got them open, so... Right, Jory. There he is. If I had more time at the moment, I could edit this. Right, turret platform. There we go. Let's make sure we're near the water before we spawn that. Because platforms have a bad habit of exploding if they're loaded too high up. That said, he seems to have made precautions to ensure this doesn't happen. Jesus, those generators. Right. Looks like it is... Oh, it is literally a turret platform. Oh, God, man. Why do you think so much recoil absorption? What are these guns firing? Okay, let's see. Let's have a quick look at the stats first. So, the shells are this. There are no shells in this. Okay. No shells. Very pretty looking railguns, but I can't really judge them much without any shells in them. I guess I can clap something together real quick. Nah, I'm not going to worry about that. They are cool looking. I imagine they're quite functional, but I would say if you're going to put something like this up on Crafts Mission, I don't mind you doing it at all. Oh my God, look how thick the armor on them is. But please actually like load some shells into them so I can see what they're supposed to fire like. Right, we'll go to Mecca. With the Hades. And again, if you want to re-upload it with shells in it, I'll cover it next time. I'm perfectly happy to do that, but I think I need to see what they're actually supposed to be firing. So this is the Hades Pre-Dreadnought. Don't feel like adding any more Greeblies, I'll call this done. Very loosely based on the Connecticut class. Okay. Hades. What have we got? We've got some... Oh, I like the angled secondaries. What is that? Is that an advanced cannon? It is. Yeah, it is an advanced cannon. That's kind of cool. Look like a simple weapon for a second, but no, they are all advanced cannons, aren't they? Yeah, half our main guns. Some very, very nice detailing. Bridge, oh, mostly cosmetic. He's got his signature rounded radio mast, like some of the real ships had. Real American ones had specifically. Page mast, I think they're called. Here's a, I don't know, here's a paddle gun. How about you? What's it moving? 10. It's not super fast. Or is it incredibly armoured, but it's withstanding that fire well enough. Paddle gun does put out quite a lot of damage for its size and whatnot. Or at least a decent amount anyway. It is shielded, so it's doing well considering it's not shielded versus the craft that is. I think it'll probably win that one given time. Might. The only thing is, of course, it's trying to engage directly, or it's trying to get closer directly, and of course it's a broadside ship, so it might struggle a little bit. But anyway, very cool. Yeah, very retro, sort of World War One, pre-World War One-ish looks. Actually, it's probably later than that, because it doesn't look like it's got quite enough gun. It's got too many guns, rather, for some of the really early ones. Right, first one from Goldminer. Like I say, he's put it for a few today. So first of all, we have the Boar. As he's put it, this is a platform clipped 10,000 meters below the ground on a very long pole. Putting around on its seat while warping, then going into first person is the only way to see the platform at the bottom. Just want to enter the spin block and travel, build them manually. See. Oh. Jumping out, just catapult shot to the top. Yes, in case you guys didn't know, I've definitely learned that Goldmine's whole thing is he likes glitch in the game, I think it's fair to say. Yeah, there's also another one. So one of the ones he submitted before was the Delta 9 facility, which is like, yeah, it's this thing. It's spin clipped into the ground, basically. Well, not spin clipped, but it's clipped into the ground. At least partially, but it's still damageable, that one. This one, I think he said was the Delta Error. I can see. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. As he's described it, a more extreme version of the Delta 9. Nearly nothing above ground, only a light block. Things don't even try to shoot at it because the terrain blocks the shot nearly all the time. Light block is only there because you can't have a lone spin block without something on it is anchored to and not on its sub-object. So yes, there's not much to show visually because you can't see it, but yes, you can clip it entirely into the ground. Next up, same from him, we have the Hovercraft. Land buoyancy proof of concept. No weapons on behavior, does have maneuver, prefers flat terrain, but can work with non-flat. I believe, yeah, this is using the, I think we saw this somewhat recently. By somewhat recently, I mean 2 months ago when I did the last one of these. You can use, I can't remember exactly how you did it, but it's something to do with sideways wheels. They kind of float. I really like how that thing's moving, actually, that's really cute. Let me build a new... You have a chair and see if I can manually direct it around. Let's see if we can steer this thing manually. You can. It's a little on the tricky to drive side, but it's pretty fast too. It's doing 60. quite reliably. That would be faster than most tanks from the depths. I don't know how much weight you could put on something like this, whether you could make it much bigger than this. But it seems to be skimming no problem. It's not catching the ground much, or at all at the moment. I'd be tempted to put rubber on the bottom just in case for something like that, but very nice. Next up, same person, we have the flying silo. There's no description of this. I feel like cute little propellers, actually. Injector, I'm guessing there's could have been some spin clipping going on here. It might just be really lightweight. Coyote. Oh my god. Whee! Jinking off into the distance. And kill it. People have got durability, everybody. Yes, this just seems to be literally a little flying missile tube. It kind of reminds me of like a Custodes jet bike for 40k. Like maybe not so much looks-wise, but at least how it actually works. With a little missile launcher at the front. Super cute. Next up is the owl. So it's kind of the same feel to it. Little drone thing. I guess have a coyote as well. You do. Similar sort of idea, it looks like. It's got a little toad decoy. It's fast, it's small, it shoots EMP. It sets fire to things. And I think that one's going to be over for much longer. Yeah, that's what I thought. Very cute. Basically the last thing, but not sittable. Sittable? Pilotable, I guess. Next up, the anglerfish, which I'm guessing will be a... Oh, it's a submarine. It's just a straight up sub. Alright, I take it back. Flying sub. Here's the Marauder. Let's see what you do. Yeah, it's got missiles. Yeah, the submarine is learned to fly, basically, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, not too much to say on that. Pretty cool. Very cute. Weirdly conventional for him, but fair enough. Right. Juro is back. He's got a few too this week. The HMCNS CL001. Looks smaller than sort of thing he normally builds, if I'm thinking of the right person. Yeah, because he said about, does anyone build their ships take a beating and still remain combat capable to about 60% health? So the response is pretty much like, my guy, 60% health, almost half the ship is not there anymore. What are you talking about? Although this is from the depth, so probably they can, to some extent, still fight like that. So these are a lot deeper under the waterline than it looks. We've got thruster pods. Let's try crossbones for this one. Smoke everywhere. Did some damage there, but not dreadful. That's his EMP by the look of it. Yeah, I don't think crossbones didn't last very long under that kind of fight. That said, looks like it might be primarily Alpha Strike because it's not firing so much now. Not that these guns are terrible, I don't believe at all, but there's a little bit of a gap between salvos. If you did have Lamb's powerful enough to overwhelm that, you might be alright. That said, the crossbones does not. Although it is made of wood, so that's probably helping it withstand the sealers a bit better than some chips would, actually. Oh, that doesn't look so good. What's going on there? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Maybe it does have some problems. Yeah, maybe you could beat this thing if you, that endure it for a little bit. It looks like it's about to roll itself over. It's trying really hard to, at any rate. It's got stabilization fins, but they're not helping it. I wonder what's gone wrong. Or it's just a little top heavier, unsteady. Or it's taking some damage it's doing that, or just the way it's rolled. But, that might be worth addressing. Because that doesn't look intended. Oh yeah, look, because the moment it gets back in the water again, it's fine. But yeah, that was not a good angle to attack at. If it had been fighting something like a Meg, it would have been exposing its its deck to like full broadside fire there at like a really good angle to just punch straight through it. So Yeah, that looks like some work is needed. But it's still pretty good. Next one, also from them. Warspite. Why am I typing these? I should just... Oh, Warspite, but 2 FPS faster. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that one, because that's just an updated one we've seen before for speed. Solid Pickle. He's still around. He still shows up occasionally and throws in the old craft. They appreciate it. Let's be one of the lurkers. This is the Skyhammer. That's at the top. Rocket-powered attack with a 500mm gun. As long as you made it more reliable than that one German one with the rocket engine, you should be all good. Look at that. That's very cute. Little side-mounted bubble cockpit. Got an access hatch or the like. Yeah, and then a big old... Is it actually a crown cannon? It looks like a crown cannon. I don't think it is, actually. No, it's an APS. You're just using some of the crown parts. Okay. Steam boiler? Interesting. I need to try and remember what that hotkey is to, like... Get that hotkey that, like, hides Deco into my head so I can have a look at some of these things more easily sometimes. See how it does against a contraband. Not too close, please. Dodges well. In fact, it's tiny, it's not hurting either. Well, how far away are you going there, little bud? Hello? There we go. Wow, it does a long run away. I don't think I would want to run away for that long. I feel like that's giving you a lot of opportunities to get shot. Oh, nice dodge though. Let's pause that. Did it hit? I think that might have been it hitting there, was it? I'm not sure. I think it did hit actually. Oh, it's an incendiary shell. Ah. I don't know how powerful the shell actually was, but of course the contraband's made of wood, so don't actually need a tremendously good hit to light the thing up. Well, not a tremendously good hit, what do I mean? A tremendously powerful shell. Yeah, another good hit. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. That's what it shot. Is it building those inside? Yo, that's so cool. I didn't realize that's what it was doing. I thought it was a cargo ship. Wow, okay, that's kind of cool. Today I learned. Yeah, look, there's another missile in the water there. One hit, hit. No! That might have been exploding, I'm not sure. Anyway, super cute, and I learned something about the deep water guard as well. Okay. Gold mine, apparently nuclear reactor, and he said, I'm not explaining how this doesn't have any decos and mimics. Go to build mode and you'll see. Let's see what we get. Nuclear wall containment slope and RTGs. I think it's also a fortress, so it's like self-destructing a little bit. Interesting. He's actually somehow got access to the parts, but I can't copy them. Oop. Nice. Interesting. I don't know how he actually managed to get access to those, because I couldn't copy them. He wouldn't let me copy them, but they must be in the game. Nice. Right, what's next? Crin. Nope. He's got a picture of it, but it's not actually his. Okay. There's one called The Box. It's another one from Gold. The Box. Cost of that is in 12 million. Solid block of heavy armor ducts are clipped inside each other. Ducts don't have collision. Ah. There's a version you could drop on things to do damage. So get anything in Nita or even the Megalodon, and there's 38 million weight, practically ignores drag. It's full at normal speeds underwater as if the water isn't there. Yep, plummet. Interesting. Right, let's try... See if we can drop this on the Marauder. I think I might have missed a little bit, but let's try it. Oh, Oh, I see. Paperweight. Oh, I see. That's the one that could drop on things. I'm guessing this has got some regular parts merged with it. And down you go. Is this one actually going to collide with the ground? That is surreal looking. It bounced as well. Yeah, I'm guessing as stated, the idea is you just clip the box inside of itself a bunch of times. I guess those bits are more conventional. Interesting. Okay, someone said, he's also got one that said, here's one designed to use it as a weapon. Use it against pretty much any ship that doesn't use Giga EMP. Still Striders is the funniest. Battleship with a 3-letter name, the tier, I guess. I did see it here somewhere. It was called the Paperweight Carrier, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's how it works, is it? I see. Right. Yeah, let's... I'm guessing it's basically... The reason we say about EMP is I'm guessing get shot down. See how this works. I forgot one called the Yeetonator, which is described as definitely not a Rickroll, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that ends up being. Good try, little buddy. Didn't quite get him. Try again. Here's had a bit of an upgrade as well. It's more modern looking. Bonk. Kind of bonked it. Didn't do any damage. Considering what it's trying to do, I'm not surprised it's struggling a little bit, but at this rate, he's probably going to get shot down before he lands a hit on it. Maybe... Whee! Whee! There we go. That was a good hit. That's more like it. Absolutely been mangled by a flying box. Like a plane. That image. We shall move on. Right, what's the Yeetonator? Is this just going to be a straight up Rickroll? I actually think I'm not going to load that on the grounds of I'm not sure my computer will cope with it. I'm going to ignore that. If you want to let me know what it would have done, Goldminer, please do. But with that many parts, I'm not going to risk it. Right. I would like to keep this recording. I don't want us to go over all these again because we're making good time on these. Right. Cringe has done a few things at once here. So we've got the KAEC. The advancement. Just search by the sub name. I think it's a few tanks here. Stonecock. The O4, which is apparently an export model. Okay, John Crab and Helicopter, we'll get back to that one. That one's coming later. And the Quart. That's all of them. No. Little bummer. Bummer, man. That's all of them for now. So a little armored column here. Advancement looks like no, we just got a bit of deco off one. Slightly more sci-fi looking tank. It's vaguely some of the like early post-war American heavy tanks maybe. This is clearly a T-80 or similar with the Slinkov, and it's got a little laser dazzlers, although they are munition warners, they are functional. This looks a bit like almost like a Vivian, the Opal, little missile carrier. Although it's a turreted launcher, not the hatched one. The Quart. Not sure if this is meant to be a specific reference to anything. It's got the sort of Panzer III turret armor, but not sure beyond that. And the Bummer, which looks a bit like a Russian BMP type thing, or maybe like a French. What do you call it? AMX type thing, maybe? I don't even know if that's the word I'm looking for. A few of them have got their own little missiles as well. Ooh! It's got a flamethrower on it as well. Expect this Resolute on land. Resolute? It's not Resolute, isn't it? No, apparently not. So these two are going forward. Not sure about the others. They look like they're backing off to safe distance. Or completely wandering off in that one's case. I guess they're set to circle at distance, but the land being a bit weird is throwing them off. A bit of EMP mix in there. There's the flamethrower. They killed it? No, his friends got in the way and set himself on fire. The Russian tank is on fire. What a surprise. That's it. This also appears to round it. I don't know that you actually want to be that close. I think you've actually done more damage to yourself doing that than you would have taken otherwise. But a cute little armor column. I think there's more to come anyway. Right. Mephistopheles said, did someone say Deco Bomb? Let's see. HE Bomb, I'm guessing it's called? Yeah, HE Bomb. That's 5. And apparently it's caused my designer to crash. Try that one more time. Oh wow, I actually can't load vehicles. Mecha. Mecha. What did you do? It was 5 materials and now I can't load anything. Mecha. I've got to edit the video together. Right. Back in a moment. Alright, we're back. I'm not going to touch that bomb again because I don't want to crash the game again. Mecha, I don't know what you did with it, but fix it. Because it's clearly broken. It could just be some weird glitch, but yes, we have Amad Gaming B's Imperium class. Vaguely Yamato-esque, but with less bridge, ironically, or shorter bridge at least, and more barrels. Interesting. I've also got these little shotguns. I'm guessing these are some kind of Seawiz type thing. Big Cramwiz. Oh, these look more like regular Seawiz. Excellent deco work and just decoration in general. I love the bulwarks there with the actual sports and everything. Wonderful looking bridge chains. I bet that took a fair bit of work. Bridge chains? Anchor chains even. But that took a lot of work. Are they meant to have a guide of some sort here to hold them in place? Not sure, but at any rate, very cool. Let's see what it does in a fight. Here's crossbones. How about you? Don't think you left much information about it. Losing at the moment. I'll make a bit of an awkward turn. That said, the Seawiz is working. Seawiz is not working. I think it's turned to like a really bad angle to start that fight. Now open distance a little bit. I thought it would have the advantage of anything. With the angle it started at because it was head on, but... Oh dear, he's suffering a little bit. Turn yourself around, come on. That said, the guns are taking chunks out of it now that it's got them on track. It's very rapidly catching up in terms of damage done. Okay. That's showing up to loot the audio. Okay. Yeah, looks like a relatively even match. I'd say it was probably better, but it kind of got itself in the foot, ironically, by making that turn. Okay, it's winning now. Grids, it's good. The combat lights are on, I can't blame them. Very nice. I'd say more built for aesthetics than combat performance, judging by that, but that's not a bad thing at all. We like that here. Right. Mecha has another one, the Fast Attack Craft. I guess this is part of his episode as well. Firefly, right? Yeah. Firefly Fast Attack Craft. It's a bit Command & Conquer. Oh, is that a compass? Also, what the heck is this craft doing? Oh, it's like spiraling its way down. It's a little bit, looks a bit like my old zombie fighter from, I was about to say Satisfactory. I was going to say Satisfactory from Stormworks with that wing pattern. Or like the cutthroat from Hydro Thunder, actually. Oh, it's got the two-sided windows, or the one-way windows, rather. It seems to be doing spins, not expensive at all. Coyote. Looks like it's only armed with a little autocannon. And speed. Quite a lot of it. It's doing about 60 to 70. And even though it's not firing a lot of shots, they're doing decent damage. Maybe not a lot, considering what they're shooting at, but... yeah, it seems to be working nicely. It's evading really well. I might have been tempted to arm it with a missile launcher, I'm going to be honest. I feel like it's not doing great damage, considering these are not heavily armed craft, or heavily armed craft, rather, that's fighting. That said, I do think it's going to destroy them without taking damage. Unless it just gets unlucky and gets chipped by something, but... and it does look very good. Very nice. Right. I would destroy those, but we're going to move on. Land. Right, we've got another tank from Cringe. Time's ranting about Fortnite in the comments. I have no idea what was going on there. Am I in the right one? I'm not. Cringe. The EX2L Comstock. EX3M Cupid. And I think this next one is more of a building, but they have the Sierra. Gun emplacement, yeah. Okay, so that looks to me like a little... actually, I was going to say a Russian BT-5, but actually I think it's maybe a little bit more like one of the little Japanese light tanks, maybe? Like this custom, like, muzzle... what do you call it? Like, I can't think what you call them, but the armor around the base of the barrel anyway, I like that. I think they are about to crash into each other. And Cupid, not too sure what to say about that one. It's a slightly odd profile, that one. Very narrow. And then the Guitarra, or whatever it's called, is a little house bunker thing. Just the internals for the gun. Here's a brigand. Knock yourselves out. Gun in place, we should be able to fire from there as well. It can. Build it. It's a heavy missile fire. Okay, that might have been too big to fire it. There's a brigand then. This is firing out quite a lot of firepower. It wouldn't be a less hatch. This must be quite a mean craft then. This must be a godly or something. Huh, interesting. I've not said that before. That feels like a lot of firepower to put on a deep water craft, but... okay, another one from Jory. New CA, new one here. Bigger guns, more armor than the 05, more expensive, can rely on the 1v1, the Mega Singularity, and win. Well, you said it now, we're going to test it. The Unwavering Defiance, I believe this must be. Also going to tell you, buddy, this ain't a cruiser though from the depth standards. This is a battleship. This is a heavy battleship. But hey ho, right, Scarlet Dawn. I think which one actually is, what's it, Singularity? Yeah, looks like it's Shari's usual methodology. Big old armoured wedge. Or what was it that one of the YouTubers calls them? Canoe. With some big railguns on it. Yes, no, this is not a... you might call it that. This is not a cruiser by most normal people in this game standard. It's much too big for that. Yeah, it does look like it'll beat it though. It's just chewing away at it with the railguns. It's got so much mass that it's going to be difficult to actually knock that ship out. Fair enough. Oh yeah, this is Mew doing one of Cruiser's ships next. Copying the look. So it is the Gay Striker. If I can find it. Oh, is it doing it by date order? And switch to alphabetical. There we go. That'll make it a bit easier to find things. Well, not destroyer, destroy, apparently. Destroy is spelled with an E for future reference. Maybe that's deliberate. Who knows? What do we got? We got a couple of advanced cannons. Some missiles. Yep. Something here. Maybe a seawards turret. The AF guns. Disco. He's got the top. He's got the portal. Ah, he's got the portal, but not the interior. No. I guess. Right. What else has he got? Yeah, it's got an interior. Hands flag. Yep, that seems fitting. Ah, look, he's scanning for bases and things. Very nice. Had a breaker box. That's actually quite cute. I haven't seen one of those on dock ships. You should steal that idea. Sorry, borrow. Little sun deck. Some cabinets. This does feel like what a dock ship. Yeah, some of the decos are like kind of his own version of them. Like Doc's got one of the like these vending machines, but it's actually full of like cans and things. But this does work though. You can still tell what it's meant to be. Like, oh, what is this? Oh, it's literally Mew. Cringe, what are you doing? You saw one of Mew's socks. Why are you doing this? I assume this is meant to be cringe. Oh dear. Wait, are we all in there? Is it going to be just those two? Oh my god, he's got a tennis court. Yo, look at that. It's very cool. Got the bar. Don't know what these mysterious juices do, but I have a feeling something. I think. Cabinets. This one looks a bit suspect. It's a good VR thing? Maybe? Not sure what's going on there, but it's a little bit suspect. Got the tree, of course. Yo, hop up. And this, he really has copied, not really copied, because I think there's too many of its own unique ideas, but he really has taken some heavy inspiration here, I think. It's safe to say. It's very nice. I don't know when the last one I've actually seen from you was, so it's the first one from you I've seen a little bit. That's that bit of it. Oh, that's probably me. See there, is that a little monocle? It's a little witch. I wouldn't be at all surprised that's going to be my one. Not sure where the monocle's there. I don't think I have one of those, but I could be wrong. Rainbow panel. I do like that. It kind of looks like the I don't know if you guys know this one, but it kind of reminds me a bit of the Constantine countermeasures tank from Drop Zone Commander. That has a big sort of curved like panel like that. I guess that's the stock coal. That it looks like the coal model, but I don't remember it being as lumpy as that. Maybe it always like that. Like generators. Oh, those ladders. Oh, you can get down. Ah, okay, you can get down from here. Very nice. Let's see what it do in a fight. Yeah, that's not thread against them. Here's a Grendel. I don't know what a Grendel is. Go fight it. Oh, those are lasers. Ah, fair enough. He's got the rainbow shells. He's got the rainbow smoke, for that matter. Looks like it only kicks in when it's moving. Might be solid shot weapon to the front. Got the Undertale lasers with the blue and orange. Should have put Alphys in that ship somewhere. Anyway, very nice. I do like that a lot. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, no, he's not as close to the land as I thought he was. Are you going to make that turn, or are you going to run straight into it? The answer is... I'm just genuinely curious now to see whether it goes into the cliffs. Yeah, I think he's going to win that fight. Yeah, he's going to be that Grendel, no problem. Little wide, I don't know if it's a wide turning... So, oh, he's got some kind of countermeasure system, so he shot that shell down. No, he's all good. Pit stopped. Very nice. Looks like it's got decent combat effectiveness and looks. Next, another one from Jury. The VRWV? DN01. This doesn't look very finished. Oh, WIP. Yeah, not too much to say about that one. It's a really big hull, but... Have a quick look at the internals. What's your armor scheme look like? That alternating layer. Wait, what are these? Is that alloy? Is that alternating layers of alloy and armor? Yeah, not too much to say about that one. Clearly not done yet. Right. Doc's got another one. Yeah, actual Doc one. Ah, this I've seen. This one's cute. Right. And it's got an interesting little feature. So this is the Gay Parader. It should be in alphabetical order now. Yeah, so I should be able to actually find them. Yeah, so on the outside, this is one of Doc's little ships. I like this curve he's got in it. He's still trying stuff with the shapes. Thruster pods and things. I've got a rear, very fast spinning minigun. The frontal cannons, which I think are probably APS. Have a little look at the interior. Yeah, again, the interior is always nice in these. Oh boy, here we go. What have we got on this one? Oh, are we working? Don't know. I didn't see an on button for this one. It's lagging a bit, actually. Stop that just in case that's what's causing the lag. Yeah, it's definitely lagging a bit. I think that one's glitched a little bit. How much else to see, or is it mostly just this bit? Looks like it's mostly just that bit. I suppose it's not a huge ship, so I can't blame you too much on that. But this one has a specialty, and I know because I've seen it.
Receiving. You're in control. Moving.
Go over there, would you? You might have noticed it had Walker in the name. Let's see how well this works. I actually suspect now I think about it, it's probably the walking mechanism that's going to that's giving it the lag. Don't think you have to trigger it manually, or he hasn't said you have to. Mind you, he's linked to the Steam download link, so if you do, my bad. In theory, once this gets close, there we go. Look at that. Uh-oh. Oh, it's smashing itself up a little bit. Hope you've used adequate amounts of rubber on the bottom of the hull here. Possibly not. I think it's not meant to climb up slopes this steep. Words. That said, look at it go. It's a little drunk, but it is working. It is working. Look at that. Engines sound like they're absolutely freaking out. Here's a ship. See if you can hit it. Okay, it really did look like a crown for a moment there. Looking through the ground, looks like EMP missiles. Yeah, the minigun's working. I can see it getting caught on the ground. It has an underground gun, actually. Oh, why did it do that? I think it tried to jump. Maybe it's only when it gets a certain distance from the land that it actually transforms. Yeah, clearly running on a bit steeper design terrain than intended for, and very noisy. But very cool. I really do like that. Walkers are not a common vehicle type for the exact reasons you just saw, honestly. They are awkward to make work properly. Right, we have the gleaming something from Jaw. Gleaming Harbinger. Submarine. As usual, not too much to say looks-wise. They do look primarily quite similar. Again, it is sort of an armoured canoe. Still looks like the hood submarine from Thunderbird. You're never going to escape that. Guns do an absolute number on wood, apparently. Jeez. Oh, that ship's just made a boom. Ironclad? Not that I imagine it's going to withstand this much. Probably need to throw harder target setup. Apparently, throw together 3 hours using whatever prefabs and guns I had. Also, that's also why it looks so much like his other ships, because it is literally made of bits of them. You know what? Fair enough. Not too much need to say there. I think you can see what that's doing. Right, Cringe has got a new one. Arc Londonier. I think this is an energy weapon tank by the look of it. also kind of engineering vehicle. Big bulldozer scoop. Yeah, it's kind of interesting looking. It's got the crane. Then big digger. Oh, it's a spotlight. It isn't actually a weapon. Is it armed? Is it cauldron? No, I think it's just recovery. It's not armed. Fair enough. It's just a little utility vehicle. I'd be tempted to put a some repair tentacles in the spotlight. I don't know whether he has, but yeah, shovel takes a hit or two. Okay, not too much to say on that one then because it's not combat based. But it does look very nice. Okay, the Fortunate Son. It's a bit like a... I was going to say like a saber. I'm not so sure now looking at it. Tiny bit. Got a little drop tanks, got some missiles. Little trails. Are those iron engines there just to get the little trail, or is that in case it gets stuck in the water? It's just a good dogfight. By dogfight, I mean shoot it down in like no time, probably. Yeah. Here's a squadron of dusters. How about you? Yeah, very tight turning circle. Nice and maneuverable. Put one down already. Not sure what it's firing at with that minigun though. That seems to be a little on the inaccurate side. I think it is primarily the missiles didn't work. Maybe that's meant to shoot at ships and not planes anyway, to be fair. Well, it looks like it's built as a dedicated fighter though. Yeah, the minigun seems a bit drunk, but the missiles are doing well. Also down the CT-74 Skytrain. Might just be a transport aircraft looking at it, but we'll have a look. A passenger aircraft even. Engines above the wings is a bit unusual. Interior is basically just hollow. I'm guessing this thing's not armed, looking at it. Yeah, just a little passenger aircraft. It's got quite a nice look to it, especially at a distance. But I can only assume this is not a combat aircraft. Oh, cargo plane, yep. Set the contour. As said, he did. It's not necessarily his episode again, but he still submitted a lot. I say his episode, I just mean sometimes people get a lot. Based on the French BCR planes, bomb combat recon. Okay. Interesting look. Yeah, it's got that big chin that a few of them have. It's a bomb. Here's a marauder. Don't get much easier for a bombing target than that, unless you drop your bombs way early, like that's done. Oh, no, they're missiles. Okay. Slow flying missiles. Yeah, that's a pretty decent bomb. A little tail gun turret as well. Yeah, it's mostly styling in that one, I would say, that differentiates this one, but it's pretty nice. It's got some big cannons in the nose. Looks like it would have a bit of a forward firepower if something actually got in front of it. Good timing on the bomb drop. That's good. He's tuned those well. Yeah, the bombs hit pretty hard. Very nice. Ah, yes, and another battleship. I'll actually show you something I've been working on there because a few people were doing battleships. And I got yeah, the FOMO, fear of missing out, as in he was fear of missing out on all the battleships being built. But I actually felt like taking a bit of inspiration myself, so I'll show you the little one I've been working on after we've done all the rest. Yeah, very much looks like a battleship with Cringe's style. He's using quite a lot of lift jets by the look of it, or lift thrusters. Oh, that's interesting. The guns aren't the same. None of the guns are the same apart from the two at the rear. That's a little odd, but fair enough. Lots of simple AA. Very against the whole fleet. Why not? Yeah, apparently inspired by the one Ahmad did earlier in the video, the Imperium. Some missiles as well. Ah, that's probably what these are, isn't it? Yeah, missile tubes. And the missiles coming back in on the marauder. Doesn't even have to shoot at them. Let the missiles do their thing. Those bombs? Yeah, I think those are magnetic bombs, aren't they? Another round of ELS. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I'd say that works fairly well. Decent armament in general. Not dreadfully expensive. Very nice. Okay. Another one. Yeah, I was going to say there's a second wave from Gold Miner. So, another one from Gold Miner. The Tax Collector. Made for Prothean Directive. Doesn't fight, just a joke. Oh, hello there. This fella looks familiar. Didn't we see this on one of Krauser's builds a little while back? What's powering this thing? Is he's put some generator, he's put an engine in it. Oh dear, I don't even need to see this thing in action, that's just funny. Very nice. Right, another cringe one. Oh yeah, I think he borrowed my name. He was saying about this, like what would does BWI Games have like a division for this? And they do. So yeah, the BWI Hauler. I don't think it's actually in the fleet color. Oh my god, look at those crates. That is a fleet color. Yep, so I believe this was a cargo ship for one of his things. So I vaguely remember the underside being pretty hollow. He's segmented it up quite a lot. But I think it was for a campaign. I think he said he wanted it to have it's like a community run campaign, but of some sort. But he wanted it to have a physical vehicle because you're allowed to do that, so they could actually get involved in fights instead of just automatically getting captured or whatever. Not too much to say. Vaguely modern-esque cargo carrier, single prop, big old crane anchor type thing. Very cute. Doesn't fight though. I already know that one's not a combat vehicle. Right, another gold miner one. Spawn while the game is paused. Go into map mode and making sure it hasn't moved or disappeared and the game is still paused. See a line you did it. Unpause while map is open. Yeet. So, Eldritch Crabs. What do you do? Spawn while the game is paused. There he is. Unpause while map is open. I see. The laws of physics no longer apply to me, old man. Goodbye, Eldritch Crab. Right. I love this stupid stuff. Right. Back to cringe. Speaking of crabs, we're back to cringe. We're zooming back and forth. Maybe this is another one for him. He did actually do quite a lot in the end. Vulcan, I think he said this was a recovery vehicle. Yeah, meant to grab down their ships. No combat ability, it's just a recovery ship. As I commented, literal flat top. Oh my god, it's louder than I thought it would be. Yeah, not too bad. Actually, no, there is the thing I could sound this one. It's a, this looks like you've made a twin guard vessel. Out of those, okay, fair enough. It really does, oh, you can actually see a bit. It kind of looks like you made a twin guard vessel, I'm going to be honest here. Which is not a bad thing. Just put a little screen on the front. And you're all good. Yeah, little recovery craft out of 10. Not too much to say there. It's cheap. It's got an interesting look to it. I like the pancake look. Very flat. I like the ring. Very nice. Next up from the Prime Meridian. Looks like it might be another battleship, actually. I guess he really did get inspired. Yeah, there's a few more from him. I'm still calling this the Gold Miner episode, I've already decided. This is like a bigger one than the last one. Has he said much about it? Not too much. But yeah, it's a larger version of the battleship from before. Doesn't look like this one's walkable. It's an aircraft launch ramp. I appreciate that little detail, even if there's no aircraft on it. More consistent looking main battery and a bunch of little secondaries. There's 3 Marauders. Have fun. He shoots a lot, but the accuracy was a bit questionable with those first few salvos. No, it's still a little bit questionable, but it seems to have found them now. The gun's just switching around a lot. Is that what's going on? At any rate, enough of the shots are landing. Very high fire rate. Actually, what are these main batteries like? Yeah, pretty substantial by the looks of it. Yeah, I'd say you got him. Very nice. Battleship out of 10. It's quite wide. Not a bad thing, but it's quite wide and quite a nice shape. It has been done quite well. Right. So next one, Mustachio. Mark II. I imagine where the name came from. This is a tiny bit like an F4. Kinda. Spin-clipped APS, solidus spiral squadron. Well, you make claims like that, we test them. And you do it again. No, your missiles are landing. Some of them, anyway. Spiral's a little bit like an F-16, I guess, by the look of it. Yeah, it looks like it might get him eventually. The spirals don't seem to be firing much at it. I think the spirals look a little bit drunk. Yeah, I believe it could do that. It seems to be injuring them before they're injuring it, but I think it might take a while, so we'll leave that one there. We've seen the Parader. Gateway class parade patrol boat. It's another one from Krauser. Where the heck is it? Krauser, right. There he is. Oh yeah, because it's Dr. Krauser, isn't it? Patrol boat. I saw it. There we go. I really should just type these, but... My beloved... I can't pull up. Okay. What's over here? Command and Conquer 17, is that? Oh, include 17. Oh, Ultimate Collection. I don't want to play with you anymore. Origin. Oh, I see. They put it on Steam and they just instantly ditched Origin. Yeah. As they should. Another video here. I'm going to get... Oh, I've got the lags back. It is that. It is that that's doing it. No, stop. Clearly broken. I don't think it's the video links. I think the screens are just broken because they have been before. Oh god, I'm going to reload it because it's definitely causing lag. Right. Anything else to see on board? I think it's probably just this little interior because it's only a small ship. Yeah, I would say so, though. There's a little bit of a rear deck. Ooh, that's interesting looking. Missile launchers. Tends to be more of an energy weapons person, but let's see what we got. Not that, ships. God, I've forgotten everything about actually playing this game. Here's a Dryad. So that is, go fight it. It's got a railgun in the nose. It's an offensive missile launcher, it's not defensive. Mini missiles. It looks to be reasonably even equivalent, but this one is a lot faster and it is hitting harder. Since you see docked is smaller craft, it doesn't normally go for those, and this is not very expensive at all, or big. It is still burning 1,000 materials a minute though, which is quite impressive, but the speed it's getting. Yeah, does that seem a little high for the amount of power it's generating? Maybe not. Maybe that's not that weird. Maybe they finally fixed the display so it actually shows properly for different engine types and things. Yeah, I think it's going to win that fight. It looks like it's not doing a lot of damage, so I wonder if it's maybe designed more for like AA than anti-shipping, but it's working as anti-shipping. I have no doubt at all that it's going to win that fight. Right. Amhead. Oh yeah, this is not where it's like... He's very polite, by the way. It literally, in his own words, Mr. Dev, sorry to interrupt. Me ask when review. It's just like... Oh, so you don't gotta worry. You're not interrupting. I'll just... If I'm busy, I just won't answer. They have to worry about interrupting me. Right. One answer till later. He has submitted the MBT-7 Chief and the Chief Interceptor. So I'm guessing oh my god, look at the deco work on these. Okay, looks like the Interceptor is an uprated version with a missile intercept system. Look at the deco on these. Very pretty. A lot of work on that barrel. Don't crash into each other. I said don't. Oh, come on. No, we're okay. Oh, we're just about okay. No. You just had to do that, didn't you? Right. Yeah, no, it does look like they're quite similar. This one's got a little interceptor rack on the roof. Medium interceptor, interesting, not small, but yeah, it does look a bit like a. I think the Chief name might be because it looks quite a bit like the Chieftain tank. I think that's the one. Here's a Remora, I guess. I meant to do a ship, but here's a submarine. Go at it. Oh my god, look at this thing! I hadn't seen this. This is adorable. Look at this. Like out of Disney's Atlantis, or what's the other one that looks a bit like that? Or Trafalgar Law's Polar Tang. There's one for you guys. Alright, consider this an official challenge, bounty, whatever you want to call it. If you guys want to build some of the One Piece craft for the next craft review, that would be very cool. I will genuinely see if anyone takes me up on that, but that would be very, very cool. Some of the One Piece ships, so like the Mary, the Sunny, again, the Polar Tang. You could do Whitebeard's big whale thing. There's a whole bunch of interesting ships there. You could do Thriller Bark if you're feeling brave and feel up to building an entire island. Anyway, yeah, very cool. They look nice, little tanks. And last one. I know where this is from because this came up literally yesterday, and he threw it together in no time at all. We have John Crabman's fighter. Oh god, lag. Oh, is it just the detail, or is it just sitting still deliberately? Is the Typhoon another one with that same sort of style? No, much more boring. But yes, this is so I've been running a Mutants and Masterminds campaign, which is basically superhero D&D, and Cringe's character is John Crabman. Exactly what it sounds like. I think this was something he had I think he was wanting to get. I don't think this one he actually does have. Yeah, no, because that's the helicopter. Very nice. Right. On that note, yeah, I'm going to reiterate. If one of you guys wants to do the One Piece craft, I'll put that in the chat as well. See if anyone's interested. But it'll be very nice to see. Right. Very nice submissions as always. Sorry about taking so long to get to it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.